Hi guys, I'm back again today with another reaction video, and today we're checking out 10 bodybuilders who took it too far. So yeah, before we start, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell button to get notified whenever I do upload videos. Guys, let's check this out. Before we do, honestly, never been a fan of bodybuilding. I'm not really into muscular huge men. Yes, when you go to the gym, take care of yourself, beautiful, right? But when it becomes excessive, it's not pretty. It's too much of everything is not good. So basically, like, I don't find it attractive, like huge muscles on men or women, like fit, defined, toned. But then after, like, when it becomes too much, I'm sorry, this is just me, right? Some people like it, some people don't. Let me know down in the comment section down below how you find bodybuilders. But yeah, let's go straight into it.
Like and subscribe, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week.
We don't care.
When it comes to our body, we're never satisfied with how it looks. Whether you're keen on looking smaller or bigger, you want to explore all the possible means of enhancing your looks. Here are 10 bodybuilders that took their insatiability too far. Number 10.
It's not nice.
Trevor Smith. Trevor Smith wasn't interested in any professional competition. However, he was famous in the bodybuilding community. Rather than go on stage to compete with his fellow muscular men and win prizes, he chose to write articles, coach, and run his own bodybuilding business called Nuclear Nutrition. He even created a workshop regimen called Beauty Failure Training. Aside from all the activities that made him famous, he was known for being too huge. Trevor stood at 6'1" and weighed over 400 pounds. Unfortunately, he didn't follow due process to get that big. Not only did he train excessively, but he also used steroids.
This is like my freaking head. My whole head is like whatever step this is, right? Oh, and he's why do you have extra layer of muscle here where there's a gap? What is this? Oh no, this is not it.
To achieve artificial size. All the extra weight had ripple effects on his internal organs. This meant that he was unknowingly putting pressure on his internal heart. He died in 2004 after suffering a heart attack.
Oh no.
Number 9.
I told you, too much of everything is not good. Yes, you can go to the gym like 24/7, 7 days a week. Not good, right? It's not good. Too much of everything is not good. Like, I can't watch this.
9. Andreas Munzer. People take steroids to look bigger and earn the respect of other bodybuilders. However, they are not the only supplement in the market that gives a sense of belonging. To achieve muscle definition, it's common for bodybuilders to take diuretics, which rids the taker's body of water and dehydrates it completely. The effect of this supplement is that it shrinks the skin and the tissues on the surface of the body. It turns men into giants and displays their anatomy. Andre Musner subscribed to this technique but went a step further by reducing his body fat to nothing. This resulted in a never-seen-before muscle definition. Even though his body mass helped him win many competitions, it aided his downfall. Due to the constant intake of dangerous chemicals and an unhealthy diet, his organs began to fail.
I feel like this is a combination of the reason why it went too far, because there's a healthy way to build your muscles, but the way that they're doing this, or what we're watching, is the people who took it, obviously the title says too far, right? Like by taking supplements or stuff or overdoing it. Oh no.
He was later admitted to the hospital after he reported severe stomach pain. What followed next was multiple organ failure and eventual death. What was more heartbreaking was his swollen heart, which was twice the normal size. Number 8. Sally McNeil. Sally McNeil was not much of an award-winning bodybuilder. Her major achievement was winning some Armed Services Physique Championships while she served in the Marine Corps.
Oh.
Despite her steroid use, she didn't bring home any medals. This didn't absolve her of the usual side effects that should naturally occur. In her case, they were so severe that she shot and killed her husband, a fellow bodybuilder, on Valentine's Day in 1995. During her trial, her lawyer argued that she was a victim of domestic abuse and killed her husband out of self-defense. Well, her late husband's defense had a stronger argument. They proved to the judge that she has a history of aggression and violent outbursts since her previous marriage. They cited instances of her attacking innocent people, assaulting a police officer, and attacking a helpless spectator. Testing showed she had steroids in her system. She was later sentenced to 19 years in prison for second-degree murder. Number 7.
Oh.
Chad brothers. Regardless of how you try to blend exercise and drugs, they never meet. There would always be a counter-interaction.
Look how everybody's looking at them because that's not normal. Like, those are the hustles. They look like humps, like lumps. That's not nice. I don't know why they think it's nice because it's not. It's not even close to attractive at all.
Interaction that would have negative effects on the body. The Chad brothers fell off an elliptical machine at Gold's Gym in Colony, New York. Their immediate action to this was going on a rampage and destroying the gym and office equipment.
There is no definition. Like, there's no muscles. You don't see muscles. You just see... It's like, you know, when you have a Botox or you go for plastic surgery and it just goes wrong. It looks like they put silicone here. It looks so fake. What is this supposed to? What is the end goal? Like, when it comes to those bodybuilders, at least there is a end goal. There's a reason. But for this, I don't know what category this goes. I can't.
They even went to the extent of attacking other customers.
What
When police arrived at the
There's
gym,
nothing being
they
built
shot
here.
the boys with a taser. When an officer started to cuff one of them, he grabbed the taser and fought back. As the fight intensified, he was tased twice more, thanks to 6 other police
It's
who
like
intervened.
a toy company, you know, like let's say a toy company comes out with a toy, and it looks so beautiful, right? Let's say they made a toy of a bodybuilder, and then there's the fake ones that are made in China. That's how it looks like, the fake version of what a bodybuilder should look like. Oh no.
He was held and cuffed. When he was taken to the hospital,
Oh, what is this? Okay, the legs props, but from leg up, I don't understand. Look at, there's no definition. If you try to be a bodybuilder, there's no definition at all in this area. And then when it comes to the arms, it looks like, yeah, surgery, plastic surgery gone wrong. No, this is not the one.
it was later discovered that he had PCP and steroids in his system.
Ooh. Is that what
Number
steroids
6.
make your muscles become?
Greg Valentino. Greg Valentino is famous for holding the record of the biggest arms and the most hated man in the bodybuilding community.
That is so ugly. It looks like he literally has like a cyst that grew on his arm. Oh, this is...
Unlike most professional,
The people who think this is nice, they need to check something here. Maybe this is where the fault started. What is...
bulkers, he didn't attempt to bulk his whole body. Rather, he focused on his arms. Although he managed to get big while exercising naturally, he wasn't satisfied. He wanted more out of the sport.
Why?
He began taking
That's
steroids
so
and testosterone
disgusting.
that made his
Sorry.
arms grow to a massive 27 inches.
No.
He was excited at how speedily his arms
So
increased in
small, and then
size.
huge, and then
This was the motivation to
small.
continue.
What is this?
Valentino was carried away with injecting steroids,
Oh,
and he
God,
forgot to
detect.
change his needles. He kept reusing needles without sterilizing.
That's where we went wrong.
This negligence, along with getting hit with a baseball bat,
Oh.
caused an abscess in his arms. Rather than seek professional medical care, he chose to handle this wound himself. When he didn't achieve any success with treating himself,
those people went too far. They just became addicted to something, working out, steroids or supplements or something. They became addicted. It wasn't because they worked out too much. It was more of addiction to something. Some of them, to be fair with them, they were addicted to working out. For the first two, I believe, right?
He went to the hospital where the doctor cut the arms open to clean out the abscess. Luckily, all this did was cause a large scar on his bicep. Number 5. Dean Warmby. Dean Warmby was an English bodybuilder who spent most of his life taking steroids. He had an impressive physique with over 240 pounds of muscle. It didn't take long for the repercussions of his decisions to start to show forth. It came in the form of liver cancer. He was diagnosed with liver tumors in 2010, and by 2015, when he died, he had gone from a muscle monster to a bed-bound warrior. After his death, an inquiry revealed that the major culprit was the steroids and all the other drugs he took to stay huge. His partner Charlotte told the press that she suspected that he used steroids because his muscles were unbelievably big, but claimed he stopped taking drugs after they were married. When he fell ill, he stopped taking steroids and resorted to natural methods to restore his health. Before he died, he took nearly 200 natural remedy capsules daily. These natural remedies may have worked if he quit early when the liver wasn't damaged.
Yeah, because your liver filters, right? So if you overfeed it, it's not gonna be able to filter. Or maybe you're just killing it by too much, because it naturally filters bad toxin, right? So if you're kind of like putting too much chemical, or I don't know, why am I explaining this? I'm not a doctor.
Number 4. Romario Del Santos Elvis. Even though you can describe Romario Del Santos Elvis as a bodybuilder,
he should join the first two
he didn't
brothers.
build anything.
I mean, the other brothers.
This is because he didn't dedicate his time to lifting.
What's this? Ninja Turtles.
Lifting heavy weights and taking protein shakes. Rather, he injects his muscles with synthol, a special oil that artificially enlarges the muscles. As you can see, his addiction to large muscles caused him to lose his health. Elvis's addiction caused him pain, as the toxins from the oils were putting his kidney at risk. Despite all the disadvantages, he went ahead to inject himself until regular needles couldn't penetrate his muscles. Instead of quitting, he purchased veterinary needles like the type used on bulls and continued.
For sure.
Eventually, his muscles became too hard and the pain was unbearable.
Because if you look at this and you are thinking, whoa, I'm so amazing, oh, I look good, there's something wrong up here. For sure, there's mental, psychological problems that need to be healed before they can see. I don't know.
The doctors warned that the only option left was amputation of his arms. Luckily for him, he didn't reach the point of no return before he had a change of mind about his addiction.
Okay, that's good.
Number 3.
He came to his
Rubinzu. Police in Colton, California arrested a 300-pound bodybuilder called Rubinzu. They said he was under the influence of steroids and had other drugs when they found him sitting naked. He had just returned home from a party, but instead of going home, he sat on a couple's porch. The couple was scared for him and tried to phone the police. What followed next was a swift opposition and attack from the man whom they wanted to help. They were badly injured in the process. While the man received severe head trauma from the beating, the woman was thrown around by the lunatic and suffered facial injuries.
Imagine
when the police arrived at
that giants trying to hit you, you will be gone. Especially like, look at me right now, and then that person tries to like hit me or even hits me with something else. I am dislocated, to be honest, because they're huge. So I can imagine what the narrator is talking about.
The scene. It took the intervention of 4 officers with stun guns and 4 sets of handcuffs to restrain Arzu.
Damn.
If it was only alcohol he took that night or had been taking all along, his reaction wouldn't have been this violent.
True.
He was arrested and charged with attempted homicide. Number 2. Mustafa Ismail. Mustafa Ismail is an Egyptian bodybuilder who followed the footsteps.
Like this one, I don't know why for some reason I don't like this ones the most. Like the ones that just focus on the arms and they don't even incorporate the entireties. Like I'm just doing, how do you call this? Like the arm exercise, and then the rest of my body I'm just gonna let it be how it is. It's weird.
Steps of Greg Valentino by focusing all his attention on the arms.
Exactly. Look at that.
He was keen on setting a new world record and was fortunate to achieve.
Even like it's not even like, you know, it's just one lump in the middle. Just imagine, like you can. It's supposed to be defined, right? As bicep, triceps, seps. But his is just like one lump here. This looks more of a disease than it is me trying to. If people see you, they'll think you have a tumor.
Achieve it. His biceps measured nearly 31 inches, making it the biggest at the time. Investigation showed that he used other artificial means of achieving this size. Because he cheated, his record was removed from the Guinness Book of World Records. He's believed to be a fan of synthetic oils that artificially bulk his biceps. Even though he denies this fact, it's hard not to believe what people say. Number 1. Greg Kovacs. Greg Kovacs hails from Niagara Falls in Canada. He's a professional bodybuilder of remarkable dimensions. He was well over 6 feet tall and weighed around 330 pounds for competitions and 400 pounds off-season. His arms measured 25 inches, while his chest was 70 inches and his legs a massive 35 inches. He reportedly developed over
35 inches for us, his legs. That is bigger than my freaking waist. Maybe that's my hips. Yeah, definitely that's my hips. Because my hips is like 30 freaking 9. I know it's huge. When I was bigger still, but it's around there. So that is, damn, his one leg is my both legs together. What? It's like this. His one leg, not even leg, his thigh. So imagine 2 of these. That is... Okay, guys, we're done.
Inch arms in the prime of his career. In June 1997, he appeared on the cover of Flex magazine. Like most people on this list, he was big on hormones, steroids, and a few other things that helped him gain weight. He dominated his competitors and made them look like children. This made his victories at competitions a walk in the park. Like Trevor Smith, he was answerable to his health, and the high doses of drugs and extra weight did his health no good. He died from a heart attack in 2013 at age 44.
Oh no.
Until next time, adios.
Damn, too much of everything for your reels is not. Because our body is only capable of so much. And if you add so much pressure, either fat or muscles, regardless, it's too much for our body to work. So it's just not gonna work out, right? Eventually. So everything in small doses, not small, but like average doses, right? Or else our body is literally going to be like, nah, bitch, bye. So this is more of an eye-opening for everybody. So let me know what you guys thought, and yeah, leave it in the comments. Let's have a discussion going. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.